What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Figure Files. Wasn't expecting to do an episode on Thanksgiving. I was totally prepared to just sit back, watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, take it easy, get some turkey, and call it a day. But then, of course, the action figure collector and me decided to go browsing around online, seeing if there were any Thanksgiving specific sales. And shock upon shock, there were several. So I want to make sure to pass them on to you all. Hopefully, you can take advantage of some of these. And of course, let's break them down real fast because I don't have a lot of time. Time to get some turkey. Anyhow, so of course, I looked up at Target, just see, started off with them. And they have some big deals on Star Wars. If you've been getting these young Jedi adventures, they're regularly $17. You can get them today. And today only, most of these sales that I'm going to break down are for today. So don't expect to see them tomorrow or over the weekend. It's just today. Anyway, 1019 for them. So that's a really good deal if you've been holding out. If you've got little kids who are into young Jedi adventures, really good time to stock up on a bunch of them because some of them are $27.99. You can get them for $13.99. So really good sales there. But for those of you Black Series collectors, crazy, not even clearance, but such an amazing price point. It's even more than clearance. So this ridiculously overpriced Black Series Jedi Luke and Grogu set that I was like, this is ridiculous. Why is this $35.49? It's now down to $17.74. That is a great deal for this set. And in case you're wondering, it is indeed the Black Series one. I was like, well, this can't possibly be that one. It is. So you can get that one for way cheaper. And this is cheaper than buying a 6-inch Black Series Luke Skywalker figure on his own. So I'm looking at this, I'm like, yeah, I may have to pick this up because I'm a huge Luke fan, and getting Grogu and a frog and a little base that allows him to run on it too. I mean, I'm about that for this price point. So really good deal. And I wasn't even thinking about it, but for this, I may have to just jump. And then there's that one, the only one. We got the Mandalorian Paz Vizsla figure, regularly $26.49. I think that's about half off at $13.24. So yeah, and this is a good figure. This is for the vintage collection. So that's crazy that a vintage collection figure is $26, but now you can get him for a much more reasonable price point. And that also is a really good deal. So make sure to grab that. Then another crazy one. Target was just all over the place with these great deals today. Supergirl, the figure that just came out, 50% off. She's $10 right now at Target. So that is crazy. Not buying this figure because, I mean, again, I have hated these red leggings that she's rocking, but this figure for $10 is a good deal for people who can overlook it. Not me, but if you can, that's a heck of a deal and a really good one for a figure that, looks pretty decent. And, if she didn't have the belly button from the Catwoman mold, I'd probably be all about this figure. And of course, if she didn't have that, I really like the cloth cape. That was really good, but man, there's just a few design choices that hold this figure back for me. She's got a stand, so maybe $10 for a stand is pretty good. So that's not a bad price point for a figure I wasn't in love with, but $10 for a McFarlane figure, good deal. And then another figure that's on sale is relatively new, and this is basically the price you would pay for on clearance, is the Build-A-Figure Flashpoint Wonder Woman. So she's the last one you need to complete the Build-A-Figure Cyborg. That's a really good deal, really good price for a Build-A-Figure. I always think, $24.99 is a little bit more, even though it's the same price you pay for your standard Marvel Legend, JoJo Classified, your Star Wars Black Series figure. Todd's giving figures basically all new sculpts for $24.99 in the Build-A-Figure part. So how can I really complain? But this Cyborg head sculpt, which I think is really phenomenal, hopefully he uses that on a more dedicated, traditional comic book Cyborg. That's a really good head sculpt. This Wonder Woman has really nice sculpting, so it's another really good deal. And I really like that figure. I think she's much better than I care about because I'm not into these Flashpoint figures, but $12.49 for that figure, another really good deal. And then if the rest of them have sold out, so you can't pre-order them, but the Batman from Batman and Robin is down a little bit, 30% off, so he's now $18.54. So at least you have one piece to build your Build-A-Figure Mr. Freeze, and he's got the legs, so that's a pretty significant element. And you get your Clooney Batman for a little bit cheaper. Again, not as good as some of these other ones, but the fact that a new figure that's up for pre-order, you can't even buy it in stores right now, is already available for a really good deal. And on the WWE front, I decided to look. They don't have any massive sales, but they do have one that I thought was pretty impressive. Of course, they've still got this buy one get one 50% off, which is a really good sale price. But if you've been collecting and we're freaking out about this set that then now forever, you can get this $80 set for $47.99, and that is a really good deal there. Looks like it might be a little tricky to find in stores, which is kind of funny, but you can still get it shipped, it looks like. So that's good. And you can get this Hogan. These are all Elite figures. You get the Stone Cold from when he fought Kevin Owens at WrestleMania, this cool looking Becky Lynch, and old school Rocky Maivia. So that's a really good set, and that's a really good one for $47.99. That's cheaper than buying two Elites, basically. So you get two more just throwing in for the fun of it. That $80 price point for four figures basically takes them down to $19.99 each, or $20 a piece. So getting two figures for the price of two, that's a really great deal. So make sure to get on that one. The Marvel Legends WandaVision Agatha Harkness figure, another figure that has been on clearance basically since she existed, and now you can get her, and for $11.99, that's 50% off for her. I don't really love this figure. I don't like the fact that they tried to gas up Agatha in terms of how she looks, but this is a really good deal for a figure maybe you can put in the background, so that's an option for her. And then there's another deal, because you can still double up and get that buy one 50% off sale. So you can get Agatha for $12. And then, is there another Marvel Legends from this Build-A-Figure Hydra Stomper wave? Yeah, there is. You can get the What If Gamora figure for $12. So you can get her for $6, which is crazy. So that is a really good price. Basically, you would pay the amount that you normally pay for two Marvel Legends figures, and you'd get an extra one. So that is a really good deal. And there are a ton of Marvel Legend figures that have pretty decent sales. No G.I. Joe Classified Series figures on sale, but there are a lot of them that you can use this buy one, get one 50% off sale. That's a really good deal for it. And for the most part, it's with a lot of new figures, including this Moon Knight figure that I know a lot of you all were looking for and asking about. He's part of this sale, so you can grab him, get another one for 50% off. That doesn't apply to this Spider-Man, which is kind of odd and interesting, but there are a ton of other figures you can grab. You can get this Dark Phoenix, which was really hard to get. You can get her now. Wolverine, the Herald Thor, you can grab him. You can get this this Destroyer and Thor set, which, if you missed out on clearance, isn't a bad deal if you pair it up with another big 2-pack. So there you go. Maybe the Skrull set. So there's a ton of really good options here. Lots of really cheap figures that you can take advantage of, and then you can stack it with this buy one get one 50% off deal. So really, really surprising, great deals here. And another one, Yelena, she's on sale anyway. I mean, this wave basically started off at a clearance sale price. Excuse me, I guess Hasbro was reading the room, or like maybe people aren't going to be that interested in it. So that's one you can definitely take advantage of. So a ton of good stuff just today. Remember, don't wait till later. If you prefer to go to Amazon, go that route, you can do that. And again, they've got their special sale, get 3 for the price of 2. So you can make out even more. I took advantage of this sale yesterday and got the Star Wars Clone Wars Padawan Ahsoka. I got the Ultimate Captain America. And what's the third figure in this set I got? It was just like, whoa, I'll grab them all. So it's a really good set, and you can get this. This one is weird because Gamora is part of the, say you get buy one, get one 50% off, and Agatha is part of the get 3 for the price of 2. So there's so many coupon deals you can stack up with these figures right now. It's kind of wild. And if you notice, some of these figures that were on sale for cheaper, this one was about 80 bucks, something like that, 87, I think. It's back up to 120. The Hawkeye that was $31, he's up to 47, back to regular price. So don't wait too long on some of these sales, because they are creeping back up to their regular price. Let's take, for example, this Spider-Man multi-pack set. And it's Black Friday sale, 5% claim. So I think you're okay waiting a little bit longer on that. But if there's something you're interested in, you definitely want to check to see, like, hey, what's going on with the progress of this sale? Is it zooming along faster, like 87%? Do I need to grab it sooner? This one's 31% claim. So that one is another one you might not need to rush out as fast as some of these others. This Captain Marvel and Dr. Doom set, has been up there for a second. That's 85%. So that's one that you've been holding off on. You might want to jump on that one a little sooner because it seems once they hit that price point, they go way faster. So keep an eye out, be vigilant for those kinds of bigger deals. So be on the lookout in case you're looking for them. And then, of course, pay attention. You got your get three for the price of two for several regular price figures. So if there's some you've been eyeing, there's another avenue of which you can get them from as well. And they're more like this Talos from the Hydra Stomper Build-A-Figure set. You can get with that huge get one, get the other 50% off. And finally, because there's so many deals, check out this clearance section on Hasbro Pulse. More sales stuff has been added to the list, including a figure I just got today, the Black Series Wicked. Wicked, man. I got him for $17.99. That's great, man, just with a little bit of tags. Thanks to that Pulse Premium membership, but I need to try to figure out what else to put in the cart. Just grabbed him, left it, and went. Black Series Andor, Mon Mothma, and Luthen are $15.91. I feel like they were a little bit more, maybe $17 earlier, or at least on Amazon. So to see them for cheaper, great deal. This Black Series Han from his indoor run, $17.98. That's a really good figure. So if you don't have that one, I highly recommend it. Transformers, some still here, but of course, for Transformers and Star Wars, be careful. They sell out faster than some of the others. Wolverine's on sale here. Mystique. I know a lot of people are looking for these animated X-Men figures, and wild because a lot of them are now on sale on clearance, including Morph. I know some of y'all were really worried about not getting Morph. Jean Grey, Storm, they're both on here, as well as that War Machine Deluxe one that I'm pretty sure was like 25 or 27. He's cheaper now. So there's a great amount of stuff you can get for cheaper thanks to that clearance sale on Pulse. And I know it's like, man, there's so much stuff. And there's still this Extremis Iron Man I picked up on this clearance sale. So lots of good options, including this 5-pack, which I think, as we saw on Amazon, was a lot more, 120 if I'm remembering that properly. Let's roll up here. Let's see. There we go. 120 for this set, so you can get that for just a slight flip over Pulse. And of course, if you've got that Pulse Premium, you're only paying like 105 with that total with your tax. So really good deal there. Paplou's sold out, but I was happy I grabbed him. This X-Men 3-pack with Storm, Forge, and Jubilee, $57.29. Killer deal for that set. Hasn't sold out yet, so if you want it, grab it quickly. So there's a ton of stuff, and definitely want to make sure to let you guys know about that. And of course, on this Thanksgiving, I'd be remiss not to thank you all for tuning in all the time when I'm doing the lives, these video recordings of shows. Thank you so much. I mean, really, Lyle's Figure Files would be nothing if you all weren't watching, commenting, interacting, and being so cool to each other. I know a lot of you guys thank me for the community that's been established here, but it's really because of you all being so cool, being respectful, being kind to one another, and it makes a huge difference. So thank you so much for tuning in. As you know, I had a liver transplant back in December, so I am tremendously thankful and truly blessed to still be here. So things are looking great. I'm really happy to still be here to do more of these episodes and keep interacting with you all. So thank you. I appreciate you all, and hope you have an awesome Thanksgiving. Maybe take advantage of some of these sales. Maybe I'll be back on here tomorrow to talk about some Black Friday deals. So until then, this episode allows Figure Files.